Okay, Ocean State running here with Jackson Borge, a fourth place finisher here at the state meet, 16:01.9. A very strong race for you, Jackson. Talk about the effort today, right about where we figured you'd be in that top seven, and you did it. So tell me, how did this race go throughout?
The start was very rough. Like, I got probably boxed in at like 50th. It was a very tough mental start where I just had to fight my way up. And then once we hit the mile, I just kind of found my spot and just kind of hung with the pack. Martin made a move probably a mile and a half in. I just couldn't cover it, but up the hill, I was just fighting with Cole Francis, and just from there, it was just kind of all grit at the end to get Freza at the finish.
So Jackson, last week, second was it at the Class A meet?
It was second, yeah.
Yeah, so what did you do to mentally prepare yourself for this race this week? Because you knew you probably were going to be a top contender.
Honestly, this week I just tried to keep my mind off the race. Like last year, I was just way too in my head. I really just focused on getting my sleep, keeping my mind just off running, honestly, and just thinking about other things the whole time.
So Jackson, last year 15th place in this race. When you finished that race, did you ever think you'd be here 4th place today? 14.
Honestly, not at that time. I just had that was probably one of the toughest races of my life, honestly. Went out, felt good, and it hurt the whole race. And then today it hurt just as much, but I was just mentally, I just pushed through it, and it just happened, honestly.
Yeah, and let's just talk about the season in general. It seems like you've been pretty consistent all season long.
Yeah, it got off to a really good start. I was able to break 16 right there. And then Ocean State, I had kind of in a performance, I wasn't happy with it. I think I was a little bit sick at the time, and then Wickham Park was just probably the toughest race of the season. Was really, really sick, probably should have never raced, and it was a tough race. And then I just kind of focused on getting healthy, and everything just kind of happened. I had one last school meet before class, used that pretty much just as a race and pushed it, and then from there it was a big confidence boost. Going into class, kept it conservative there, and then today just kind of raced with guts.
So Jackson, I'm assuming you're running New England's next week. Are you doing Nike the following week too, or a few weeks after that?
It's still up in the air. It's kind of if the team wants to go. If the team doesn't want to go, I might not end up going, but I am gonna do Running Lane at the end of the year. So definitely doing Running Lane in New England. We'll see about Nike or Foot Locker.
Well, Jackson, congratulations on your 4th place finish today and a first team All-State selection,
so
and good luck next week.
Thank you.